Hey guys, this is Austin over at Big Cock Wrench Customs, or BCRC. We're gonna go over an install video today for our starter kills. When you get your starter kill, it's gonna come in a box like this. Nice little brown box. This one doesn't have a label on it yet. It's gonna be pre-packaged in here, wrapped up. So this here is gonna be our level 3 harness. So you'll notice that it has 2 relays. What a level 3 harness is, it's an auto resetting. So when you turn the car off, it locks itself and cuts the starting circuit. When you get back in the vehicle and go to turn the vehicle on, you press your momentary button, activates the 1 relay, and that'll open the starting circuit, so it'll allow you to start your vehicle. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna plug it in. I'm gonna show you how that functions. The install for each of these is gonna be relatively the same, but just depending on the vehicle you have, because I do cover a lot of Toyotas, Subarus, Scions as well. Just depends on which vehicle you have. This is just a generalization. Just have to look up how your car comes apart, but it's gonna be relatively close to how this one did. So we're gonna go over how to take the dash apart so we can install this, and then it makes things a lot easier. I'm gonna be kind of quick on this, but it's not very involved. You should be able to do this in 30 minutes or less. All right, so we have a couple tools. We have a drill here, a flathead screwdriver, another prying tool, and then we have a 10 mil socket. This should be all that you need. So specifically on 3rd gen 4Runners, you have 4 10 mil bolts that hold the crash panel in. So we're gonna zip these off. I actually broke mine up here, and then you have clips up here. Well, I do, because I relocated my power window here. Now you don't have to remove the latches for the gas and the hood. You can leave that alone. The ignition switch is over here. So I'm gonna go to the other side, and I can do this from the other side so we can get a better picture. So back here, we have our ignition cylinder, and we're gonna have our plug right here. And this is our factory plug that came out of here. So our new plug's gonna go in here, plug into the stock. You're gonna have a nice click. We're gonna plug the factory. Well, this is one of my harnesses. It got my remote start in it, but we're gonna plug the factory one back into here, and it'll click as well. All right, so just for testing purposes, I'm gonna put it on the ground right here, so that way we can show this how this works. You can find a ground wherever you need to, as long as it is grounded. That's what matters. So it is a little tight, but I've already addressed that issue in the revisions. So like I said, you'll have a momentary switch, and everything on all the harnesses has a removable switch, so that way you can mount it wherever you need to. On my panel, I have a switch here. If I didn't have this one here, I would have put this one here. But being that this is an auto resetting, this one has about 3 or 4 foot of length on it. So we'll plug this back in. And how this works is, like I said, if you go to turn the car on and start it, it's not gonna start. What you have to do is turn the car on, you're gonna press your momentary, then you can start it. When you turn off the vehicle, what happens is down here, one of these relays actually activates, and you'll hear it click, and now the car won't start. If I come back in here, I can't do it again. I gotta press the momentary every time in order to start it. If you can keep pressing this, it's not gonna do anything while the truck's running either. So don't worry about that. You just turn it off and it won't start. Once the car's off, this thing can't be started. You can press this again as many times as you want. The key has to be on and cycled, and then press the button in order for the vehicle to start. And then to put everything back together, it's just how you took it off in reverse. This is a super simple install. If you have questions, just holler at me on Facebook. I will respond very fast, typically within the hour. If you are very inexperienced, this is something that you can do.